Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. iGrowGlobal, visionaries and entrepreneurs. Welcome to the Wednesday night iGrowGlobal team training. Justin Halladay here. I want to welcome everybody here. Looks like we've got some folks coming in from US, Asia, Australia, UK, pretty much all over the world. It is an exciting time to be a part of this revolution, paradigm shift. Ron Pope is not going to be able to be with us. He may jump on here and watch at some point, but he's got some family things some family obligations that he's going to be covering. And I've got my trusty sidekick, Ken Melendez. Ken, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
How you doing tonight, Ken?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. A couple of well, less than 2 weeks now, right, for Christmas. Merry Christmas, early Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and just excited, man. Excited to go through some of this training. I'm going to cover a part of this training, and then we're going to go ahead and bring Ken on. So, Ken, if you, as we're going through this, before you take the stage, if you want to answer any questions if they pop in there, and we'll go ahead and get started, okay?
Okay.
So, can you say going viral? Can you say going viral? We're going to talk a little bit about that today and what that means, and some of the updates that came out today. If you're on Facebook or in the Skype room, you'll see some of the updates that Lawrence put out to some of the development that's going to be wrapping up here towards the end of the year and the first part of Q1 2016, really the first half of January. Just some tremendous progress that the team is making over there. And we already covered that, so that's Ken and I there. Just want to give a quick little shout out to the leadership panel. You'll recognize most of these folks, if not all of them. Some of them are a lot more vocal and front scene people, and some of them are behind the scenes. And definitely want to give just a quick shout out and to Roy and Arnie and Ron and others. I know Derek's not on this page, but those folks that are helping out with the team website. We have just a tremendous site that's going to be, we're going to be lighting up here pretty soon. We're just doing some final audits on the content, the initial content. You guys had a chance to see logos and stuff just a couple of weeks ago, and just a tremendous team there. Shout out to Bud and really everybody there. Melvin out in Asia, Mel in Australia, Mr. Will Cormany, we've got a tremendous team here, folks. I'm telling you, whether this is your first training or your 50th training, whether you've been with us for 12 months or 12 days, you landed on the right team. We have such a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the folks that are steering this ship. And so just a quick little shout out. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little recap of last week's training for anybody that has missed it or hadn't had a chance to digest it all yet. Just going to run through that. Ron talked a little bit about MMMM. More meetings means more money. More meetings means more money. The more people you can get your business in front of, the more people that you can share the social network with at this stage of the game, the more money you're going to make in the near future. We covered building an empire by sharing, how to give away frenzy bucks, buying extra frenzy bucks. Frenzy deals are viral worthy, and life starts at the power badge. We built a streamlined path, and then why user-generated content. What is user-generated content, and is there money in it? And so we covered that last week. Last Wednesday, Mike Green popped on here and had just gave us an amazing overview. Monday night's Jumpstart, again, went into more of this user-generated content. Folks, if you don't get it, it's going to, we've been talking about going viral. That's part of the equation. You know, when you can get a business, a national merchant, to post their deals on our social network for free, and then to push out their link to their hundreds of thousands or maybe even millions of followers in their database. You get company after company after company, merchant after merchant doing that. And listen, I'm going to tell you right now, most of those people are going to come in as viral installs because they're not going to even use the link that they were probably given, but they're probably just going to request an invite code and then they're going to go into our viral install pool. And so user-generated content, I mean, it's going to be huge. I've already personally talked to a couple of friends of mine back in New Jersey. My one friend owns a hunting shop, a bicycle shop, and a skateboard shop, and he's absolutely excited. He can't wait to get it up and running. He has never gone with Groupon simply because it would put him out of business. I mean, he really can't make any money with Groupon, and he does well enough to where he doesn't need Groupon. But he's super excited about it, folks. And Lawrence and the team are putting together a training. So just be patient with that. They're putting together a training. There's going to be a sales script. There's going to be all sorts of resources for you to go out and farm and capitalize on local and national and even global merchants. So this is that ticket. Listen, you're in Asia and you're asking about, you know, when are frenzy deals going to come here? Boom, that's it. I was just talking to Melvin last night about a merchant that he has interested. You know, Australia, Europe, you guys are talking about when are frenzy deals. User-generated content is it. So we covered these topics last week. We're going to go through them just quickly here. Again, giving away frenzy bucks. Folks, it is a simple process. Share it. Give it away. I'm telling you right now, I'm still talking to people who have not given away their frenzy bucks. The month is half over here. Imagine giving your frenzy bucks away and then somebody saying, well, hold on, Justin, why the heck is the company allowing you to give these frenzy bucks away? Can I give some away to my friend? And so here we are. The month is halfway over. Listen, if your payment date is not until next week, it's not until the 25th, you can go into the back office and you can pay it early. And you can keep the same payment date, or you can change it if you want, which I thought was pretty cool that they allowed you to change really your monthly payment date. But you've got to be giving those away. I mean, Vaughn talks about it perfectly. You know, being able to, you know, put 24 to 48 frontline people right into your business. And the beautiful thing is we've stripped away everything MLM, and so we can go after the 99% of people that are shied away from network marketing. And so you've got to, I'm telling you, you've got to be giving away your frenzy bucks. Log into your back office. It's real simple. Click on organization, whether you're on the mobile or on the PC version or logged into the web. Click on my referrals. That's going to show you everybody that is your own personal invites, whether they're members, whether they're users, or whether they're tours. Now, they have to either be a member or a tour. A member or a user, so they've got to have a profile set up on the social network, and you simply click on the green button that says Give Frenzy Bucks. It's really that simple. 4 steps. Log in, organization, my referrals, click on green, Give Frenzy Bucks. I'm telling you right now, give it's Christmas. It's the spirit of giving. It's December. Share it and give it away. Buy extra frenzy bucks. Extra frenzy bucks. Again, 'tis the season to give. For $300. Remember, you can do that twice, and so you literally can. You want to talk about making a noteworthy investment into your business. You're talking about a $300. And then 24 frontline people. And I'm going to tell you right now, I love that everybody's posting in the groups, but don't leave out your circle of influence. Don't leave out your friends. Don't leave out your family. Don't leave out your colleagues at work. You're talking about giving away. And I'm telling you right now, you tell somebody that you want to give them 25 frenzy bucks, they'd be crazy to say no, first of all. They're probably going to say sure. They might say, what is it? And then you could talk to them a little bit about these deep discounted products called frenzy deals. And we got a chance to see some of those on Monday. They're going to take off, folks. It's the beginning, man. Don't be disappointed. If you are disappointed, you're crazy. I mean, the frenzy deals just launched. They're going to be live here. And in fact, I've got an update on that. And I'll just tell you right now, and we put this in the groups, but they really want to release frenzy bucks with the new user interface, the new UI. It's going to save them a whole day's worth of work. And so they're bringing all of that to the site at once. And you're going to love the look and feel, the user friendliness of the site, the flow, once they get the new UI out there, and then frenzy deals will go live. But just listen, the hardest part, I was just talking to another a top producer in another company that's coming on board with us here at iGrowIt. And she's been in the business for 3 years that she's with now. She's a top earner, and we were talking a little bit about how 90%, probably more, but the lion's share of network marketers, direct sales distributors, call them what you want, have trouble and never get to that 5 or 6 six-figure yearly or income because they can't recruit. They can't go out and sponsor. I think Will shared with me at one point the average. Listen, the network marketing industry is a $600 billion industry, folks. $600 billion, and the average network marketer, the average online marketer, distributor, call them what you want again, signs up one and a half people. 1.5 people. People struggle. They want to fire their boss. They want to work for themselves. They want to create that flexibility and freedom, the pursuit of that, not having to look at sticker prices or whatever it is. But they have a hard time building that foundation and recruiting. You're talking about giving away frenzy bucks, real value, to a social network, and putting 24 people on your front line. Again, you have 15 days left before that promotion ends, and so buy extra frenzy bucks, give them away, and watch how many people out of the 24 people come back to you and say, you know what, Ken, I was just curious, how the heck did you get those? Well, let me just talk to you a little bit about the the iGrowIt club. And it really is that simple. Frenzy bugs are viral worthy. Again, this thing's going to take off. These are some of the examples that we've been sharing. Again, on Monday, they showed some of the deals that are ready to go live out of the gate here as soon as the UI update is done. And but absolutely. And so it looks like I got a little out of order here. And so let's pull these down. And so let's move on to some fresh stuff, folks. So tonight's training agenda: wash, rinse, and repeat. That's it. Wash, rinse, and repeat. It's something that you have to train yourself into doing over and over and over and over and over again. It should become like a just a daily habit. Ron always talks about creating the success of your day before you pass out, before your head hits the pillow. Have that list out of what you're going to do the next day. What are your goals? What are your tasks? Who do you need to call? Who are you following up with? It's these little things that separate the 97% of the industry that makes a part-time income working a lot from the 3% that makes an amazing income working a very little bit. So wash, rinse, repeat. So we're going to cover today. We're going to talk again a little bit about sharing is caring. We're going to get into the latest updates to Life on It, and then I'm going to turn the I'm going to give the mic to Ken. Ken's going to talk tonight about some really important pieces around attraction marketing. What is it? I know there's folks out there that are dialed in on this call or watching this recording that don't quite know what that is. Ken's going to define it, and Ken's going to talk to you a little bit about the value of attraction marketing, the value of doing your own videos. Again, some of you have to come out of your comfort zone. Some of you are just let's face it, some of you, you never shot your own video before. Ken's going to talk about the importance of that. Ken's going to get into list building. And then the importance of managing your own blog. I think Ken's even going to show us his blog tonight and some statistics, some data around hits and whatnot that he's been doing for a while. And so he's going to share some nuggets in that. So and then how to get started, how to wrap all of this stuff together, and how to get started. And so I'm just going to go ahead and read this. This is some information we covered last week. We have something so powerful. It is belly to belly, friend to friend, family to family, neighbor to neighbor, coworker to coworker, checkout clerk, waitress, repairman, phone solicitor, a fellow patron at the gas station, that guy standing next to you looking at the price tag on those shoes and then putting them on the shelf. This is not old school network marketing. We're sharing with everybody. Listen, if you haven't already, go out and get yourself some cheap cards. Get yourself some business cards. Put your Life on It link on there. If you've created your own domain, whatever that is, people were giving away $25 Frenzy Buck coupons with their link on it. I'm telling you right now, you should 5 to 10 people a day. If you're out and about and you're shopping and you're going to pick up the kids and you're stopping here, you're stopping there, you absolutely should set yourself a goal. 5 to 10 people a day, and it's as simple as just saying, hey, have you heard about it? It really is. Kenny, okay?
That wasn't me.
Oh. Okay. It really is that simple. Share it. Hold on here. Where are we at? Let me get back to this thing. My advice, don't sell it. Give it away. It's a gift from you to you. Fill in the blank, folks. You fill in the blank. Again, I'm telling you, the people that you give those frenzy bucks to, they're going to use them. And that's part of it. You want to make sure you give it to somebody that you know is going to get on the social network. Don't just give them away to give them away and try and feel good about the fact that you gave them away. Give them to people that you know online shop. But they're going to use them. Believe me, the frenzy deals are going to be so hot that they're going to use them. The pitch that Ron gave us last week, I just joined the first social network that has integrated an e-commerce shopping feature, and they share the revenue back with us, the users. And what I love is the Deep Discount Buyers Club they recently introduced, where you can get featured products anywhere from 30 to 80% off. Whoever dialed in, if you called in tonight, can you go ahead and mute your telephone for us? I think we might have a couple of people that dialed in on the landline. If you guys are on a landline, if you could mute your phone, appreciate it. They call it Frenzy Deals. It's free to join and free to use. I know myself and just about everyone I talk to are loving it. Would you have a few minutes to check it out tonight? Matter of fact, if you decide that you like it, I will gift you some of the Frenzy Bucks the company gave me to give away, so you can take advantage of one of their Frenzy Deals. Remember, it doesn't cost you anything to join. Again, handle that objection twice. I just love it so much. I'm sharing it with everyone. This is the next big thing in social media, and I'm just pumped to be a part of it. I'll just let you guys know I took this. I've got 3 versions of it, but I took this right out of the gate, verbatim, word for word, and I instant messages some folks, sent an instant message, a private message on Facebook to about 200 people. And I got several people signed up. Several people, quite a few people came back and said, sure, I'll take a look at it. Some I'm still following up with. Some signed up right out of the gate. Some became users. And so this right here works. If you want to tweak it, if it's not your personality and you want to update it, doesn't matter. But I think the best thing to do with this is to share this on Facebook, private message it, go into the groups, find people that are, remember we used to have the 3-step script? Well, this is 1-step script. It really is. It's 1 step. Instant message, private message it to people. And it absolutely does. It does work. You can get your gift Frenzy Bucks loaded up for your December promotion and start giving them away. Again, if you pay your December membership early, you'll get your hands on those Frenzy Bucks. If you've already paid your membership and you haven't given those Frenzy Bucks away, I'm telling you, you're missing out on a golden opportunity. You're able to give your product away for free to people come in and test drive it. People love to test drive things. And lastly, December, we're halfway through. It's been exciting up to this point. full of growth and prosperity for everyone who takes advantage. You have to take advantage of it. You know, the company has given us this promotion, this platform, these deals, these frenzy bucks. They've given us something that the masses are going to flock to. 2015 update. I just grabbed this off the Facebook page. As we finish up the year, we would like to give everyone a couple of updates. How about this, folks? We were recently approved to post on Facebook. I mean, we could stop there. We could stop there. But we've added Google+, Pinterest, and Twitter. This means our users and businesses alike will be able to share their posts socially. Target date is December 28th for the social share. Listen, we've been waiting for this for a long time. And just the fact that Facebook has approved us, another social network, this is, again, can you say going viral? Everybody say it. You know, we're going to go viral. We are definitely, positively, without a doubt, in my mind, going to go viral in 2016. And part of it is, just imagine merchants posting their frenzy deals and people sharing those all over. You want to talk about validity. You want to talk about some of these companies, you know, that have an amazing brand out there that people know, and then all of a sudden their deals are showing up on Facebook and Pinterest and Google and Twitter. And so social shares is literally, I mean, if it tasted, is right around the corner. We're in the process of introducing a new look and feel. Again, we talked a little bit about that. The new look is more polished and refined than the current look and feel. Target date, December 28th. And so they want to roll all that, and the frenzy deals, all of that is looking to roll around towards the end of this year, starting 2016, with just a tremendous product, really, second to none to any other social network that's out there. With this new look and feel, we will also be rolling out the ability, again, for businesses to post their deals on the network. That's that UGC. I love that acronym, user-generated content, and the target date for that is January 11th. More announcement to come as we get closer to the end of the year. And so, with that being said, I'm going to run through these so Ken can introduce what he's going to talk about, and I am going to find Ken, and I am going to make him a presenter. Ken, you've got the stage, buddy. So you could there you go. It's all yours, man.
All right, awesome. How's everyone doing? Just want to hand it back to Justin. He is an amazing leader and team member. So I just want to give it back to him and thank him for doing such a great job, you know, leading us day in and day out. So tip my hat off to him, and just want to say, you know, that I'm just super excited to be and honored to be doing this webinar for you guys and sharing a little bit of, you know, the things that I've been learning over the past couple months. And it's really been sort of a learning curve, but it's also been, you know, it's also been really fun and something that I really think has a lot of potential and is really a long-term marketing plan for this business. And I mean, the things that Justin was talking about with the social sharing and all the things that are going to be coming out soon, there hasn't been a better time than right now to be excited and pumped for the future and what's to come with this company. So this is awesome. So let's get right into it. You know, first I want to say that, you know, what I'm about to talk about, it doesn't replace giving away the frenzy bucks or anything that Justin was talking about. Those are excellent ways to go about, you know, building the business, and it's awesome. You know, purchase your monthly membership, purchase it early. That way you can give away those frenzy bucks, especially before the Christmas time hits. So don't have much time left for that, so hurry up and do that. But I want to talk to you guys about what's called attraction marketing, and it's been around for a number of years now, and I just recently have been studying it and implementing it into my business, and I've really seen some pretty good results from it. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. And you know, I'm talking to the people who want to really build a serious long-term residual income business. And this strategy and this way of going about marketing, it really is a long-term strategy. So you might not see, immediate results, right off the bat. But after implementing it and doing it consistently, you definitely will see a spike and an increase in the amount of people who are signing up, who are joining the It Social Network, and also iGrowIt, on the marketing team. So this training tonight is kind of an overview of attraction marketing, what I've been learning, what I've been implementing. And so be sure to take some notes, write these things down, and this method of marketing might be for you, it might not be, but this is what's been working for me, and I really feel that there's some power behind this. So let's talk about what is attraction marketing. Well, it's really about building an audience. It's about building an audience of people, of prospects that actually want to see and hear from you and what you have to offer. It's about building a targeted list, if so to speak, of people who are interested in what you are giving, what you are offering in terms of your business opportunity and your knowledge in general, what you know about internet marketing. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the strategies that I'm using and everything funnels into iGrowIt. So that's the whole reason for doing this, is to actually funnel everything into the iGrowIt business that we're in. So why is attraction marketing so powerful? What is it about attraction marketing that is effective? And the answer is that it builds relationships with people. It builds trust, and it builds rapport. So, you guys have probably heard the saying before where it says that people join people more than they join business opportunities. And that really is true. People want to know who you are. They want to know what you're about. They want to know what kind of leader you are and what they're going to gain as a result of joining you in your company and in your business ventures. So really, it's not as much about the opportunity you have. It's more about who you are as a person and who you are as a leader in the industry. So what does it entail? What is attraction marketing all about? Well, it comes down to pretty much three things. I'm going to make it real simple. It comes down to three easy to understand aspects. The first one is building a list, an email list. And you might be asking, well, how do I build an email list? What's an effective way of doing that? Well, the way that that attraction marketing teaches, for the most part, is to give away something for free. Okay, give away some sort of value, some sort of giveaway that will solve that person's deepest pains. Okay, everyone has pains that they're going through in their life, and in relation to business, there's a lot of marketers out there who are frustrated, and they just have questions that they need answered, and having something that people can opt into, that they gain value from, that they get their questions answered, they get their deepest pains and worries solved, is something that those people want. And so what happens is you can offer that in the form of a PDF file, or maybe a video series that you create, or it could be some form of training that is free that you give to them in exchange for their name and their email address, and sometimes their phone number as well if they want to give that. But basically what this does is it positions you as the expert because they are opting into your offer and they want to learn from you. So that is, in my opinion, the #1 way to build an email list through attraction marketing is to give away something for free. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this when I show you my website, my blog that I actually created over the past month and a half. I've been adding regular content to that on almost a daily basis, and so I'm going to show you guys that here in a little bit. So the first one's building a list. The second thing that you want to do is you want to add value to that list. So actually, once you have the email list, it doesn't matter if you have 1 person, 100 people, 1,000 people, or 1,000,000 people on your list. Doesn't matter. You want to start adding value to those people as soon as possible. And what do? You send them more free stuff. People love free stuff. They just eat it up. And so adding value to the list. How? Well, you can send them emails regarding new blog posts that you're putting up, or new trainings or webinars, or maybe you write an ebook. You can give that away. Whatever it is, whatever you create, you can. The possibilities here are endless. So you can go through and you can email people. Of course, there's going to be people who opt out of your list. There's always going to be somebody who wants to opt out. But if you're adding value on a regular basis, sending people answers to their problems, solving their pains that they're having in their business, then you're going to build that trust. You're going to be positioning yourself as the expert in the industry. So that's the second thing. The third thing is you want to monetize your list, right? That's one of the main reasons that we're in business, is because we want to monetize what we're doing. We don't just want to be throwing out free content and that's all we do the rest of our life. So we want to promote our business, right? Want to promote maybe you can come up with a product to sell on your blog or something like that, some sort of offer. And usually when you do this the first time, you don't want it to be something crazy expensive or anything like that. Usually you can offer some sort of maybe like an advanced training or something that that people want to know more about, and you can actually offer it for maybe a price of around $7 to $40. Okay, so what you want to do here is you want to actually separate the buyers on your list from the people who don't buy. Okay, then you'll have a better idea of the type of things that people like and if they're going to buy or if they're not going to buy. But that's later down the road. That's after you've built a fairly substantial list, of in between 100 and 1,000 people, maybe more. And you can start promoting your products and you can actually start monetizing your list. And like I said, this is more of a long-term strategy, so you may not see immediate results, but it is extremely, extremely effective. And I'm sure you guys have heard it before, the money's in the list. So super, super important. If you guys are wondering, how do I build a list? What do I use to build a list? Well, there's plenty of email services out there, Aweber, GetResponse. The list goes on of different email providers that allow you to send blast emails out to your list. Okay, so you might be thinking, how do I do this? How do I get started? How do I even go about using attraction marketing? Well, what I do is I use a site called WordPress.com, and WordPress is it's a platform where you can actually build your website, and you can actually build a blog, which is what I have. I've built a blog over the past month and a half, and what I do is I add regular content on almost a daily basis. I'm adding an article, or I'm adding a video, or even both to the post at the same time. And so what this is doing, it's actually, it's filling up my blog, and it's actually helping my website to rank in the search engines, so that I can actually get some passive um, traffic from my SEO efforts on my blog. So you can use WordPress, and you can also you can make videos. Um, one of my favorite platforms to use right now is called Periscope. Not sure if you guys have heard of that. You probably have. But Twitter owns Periscope. And what it is, it's a live broadcasting app that you can put on your smartphone. And as soon as you press start broadcast, you are live to the world. So everyone can see you, they can see what you're doing, they can interact with you in real time, they can type, hey, how are you? They can tap the screen for hearts, so hearts are good. The more hearts that you get, the better. And people can share your broadcast, live on Facebook and Twitter. So Periscope is a really, really powerful platform. It's become one of my favorites to use over these past weeks here. So, why use blogging? I mean, some people might not think it's a very powerful marketing technique. Well, it actually is. It's actually extremely, extremely powerful. There's some people I know who are getting multiple leads per day, per week, opting into their email list, and it's great because it's extremely customizable. I mean, it's actually yours. It's your content. You own it. Using social media is really, really great, and so you definitely want to use that. But it's a good idea too to have a blog, because it's yours, and you can customize it like crazy, and you can add so many things to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys my blog right now. Let's see. You guys can see my screen, so I'm going to go over to my blog. My domain name is kenmelendez.com. So I'm still working on this. It's a work in progress. I'm working on the formatting and getting everything the way I want it. But for right now, this is what I have. Okay. And so I actually created all this as far as the layout goes, the banner, and everything like that. I have my header here up top, and I have an area here where people can actually come and they can learn different things about mindset, about lead generation, social media training, and then they can even go to my Work With Me page, where they can actually put in their name and their email, and they can fill out a little description, and they can actually request to work with me personally. So I created this header here, and if you scroll down, this is my home page, by the way. And if you scroll down, you'll see a free offer right here. I put my intro video right here on the left so they can see that as soon as they come onto the page. I have a little slider here as well. You can slide over and visit my blog for top network marketing training and strategies. So you can click there to actually visit my blog. So if I click this, it'll take people right to my blog, and if you look and see, there is a list of different posts that I've put up over the past days and weeks, and people can click on it. So say I click on 3 unique reasons why entrepreneurs are so happy. Okay, maybe that piques someone's interest. They click on that, and they will be taken to an article. I personally wrote this. I write all the articles that I put on here. And if you scroll down, you'll see I put a video in most of my posts, because video is extremely powerful. A lot of people, on social media and basically on the internet in general, they love watching videos. I know me, I can get lost on YouTube. I could spend an entire day just watching YouTube videos. But good thing I don't, because I won't get anything done. But I put a video at the end of not all of them, but a lot of my posts, and then I'll allow people to finish reading the post, whatever I have, and then I'll have my little description at the bottom there. Hope you gain value. I'll put my picture on there, and so the reason I do this is because, you know, I want to be known as the go-to person for network marketing, and allow people to, you know, build a relationship with me and trust me. So if you'll see here on the sidebar on the right-hand side, I have little offers that people can opt into. You know, I have a little offer about Instagram if people want more information about Instagram. I have a little widget on the sidebar that says follow me on Facebook. And then I have some blog categories that people can click on, and if they want more information about a particular category or a particular topic, then they can click on, you know, a blog category there. And I have my recent posts. And then I have a little footer at the bottom. These are the comments that I have. And I have a little footer at the bottom that has my recent posts. You know, connect with me on Google Plus and follow me on Instagram. And then if you'll see here at the bottom, the very bottom, I have a little newsletter. I'm kind of trying to decide on the exact name of my newsletter, but right now it's called the Savvy Marketer Newsletter for new tips and strategies delivered to your email. So when people click on this page, it takes them to an opt-in email you know, page where they can enter in their name and email in order to receive my updates on a pretty regular basis. I send things out, I'd say about every other day on average. If you're on my email list, I will send, usually I'll send a blog post out, but sometimes I'll send other things out too. So that is my blog. It's a work in progress, but you know, I'm actually very proud of it. I've put a lot of time and work into it, and I really, really feel that it's going to be a huge, huge payoff for myself and anyone else who wants to start blogging. I'll definitely give you some more information if you contact me about it.
Hey, Ken, let me ask you a couple of quick questions.
Yeah.
I got a couple here, and then I've got a couple that some people I think might be thinking as well. Great blog, by the way, man. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Roy wants to know if you know off the top of your head what theme you're using. I was going to ask that too. I really love the layout.
You know what? I'm using a theme called Divi, D-I-V-I.
Okay, great. So for anybody that likes that, again, you can mirror that theme. Let me ask you this: not counting the initial time it took you to get it up and running and build it, and you know, I'm sure that took some time. But once it's up and running, could you share with us about how many hours a day or week you actually have to invest into keeping this blog? You said you make a post almost daily. So about how much time out of your days does it take to manage this blog, would you say?
You know, I'd say it takes anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. Not really two, just depending, because some days I'll just write a post, or I'll create the post, I'll make the video, and I'll edit the video, and I'll put everything up. That'll take normally about an hour or so. But if I want to make some, you know, appearance adjustments and make some, you know, changes in the pages and the margins and things like that, then it could take, you know, closer to 2 hours, depending on how much work I want to put in that day for it.
Okay, great. And you're writing your articles and you're shooting your own videos, and so you're saying, you know, roughly depending on how involved somebody wants to get with the blog, anywhere from about 5 to 10 hours a week.
Yes.
Excellent. Anybody have any questions out there on? I know Ken covered a couple of, you know, really important topics, from list building, you know, from you know, traction marketing, and now this blog. If anybody has any questions on anything that Ken's talking about, or anything that we covered prior, you can go ahead and plug those in, and I'll ask them. I'll ask them as they come up. And back to you, Ken.
All right, thanks. So yeah, I mean, that's the blog, and you know, it really, it's very simple. You know, once you actually get it rolling, and you know, you choose your theme, you put in the widgets, you know, which go along the sidebar and the footer. Once you have those things in place, you know, creating the content is something that you really have to just create a habit of doing. Because I know for myself, I wasn't used to doing that, and I forced myself to actually create a habit of doing it, because I knew if I didn't create a habit, then I just wouldn't get it done on a day-to-day basis. So that's what I do, and I work on finishing everything by about by about 8:30 or 9 in the morning. But if I can't do it by then I fit it in where I can throughout the day. But I wanted to show you guys some quick stats from the back office of WordPress here, just to show you some traffic, the amount of traffic that I'm getting to my blog currently. So if you look right now, it says December 17th because the WordPress time is like, I don't know, it's forward. For us in the US right now, it's the 16th. But if you'll look, you'll see that my views, I mean, right now they're kind of going up and down a little bit because you can see I started getting some views back here in November, and then throughout the weeks, kind of days it kind of goes up and down. But recently, since I've been in December, it's been better. Been getting more views. Like on December 3rd, I actually got 80 different views to a particular post that I had created about attracting success. So you'll see so far it says all time I've got 1,600 views. Best ever was 80 different views per day. Those numbers are going to go up a lot higher as the days and weeks go on. Like I said, I have just recently been getting into blogging, and so it's a work in progress. But if you scroll down the page, it'll tell you, like, let's see, if I go to yesterday, then you can see the amount of clicks that I get on different things on the different pages. So it's very comprehensive. It definitely gives you a good idea of how much traffic you're getting, and you can get a better feel for how your content is performing, and if you need to be promoting it out more. What I do is I'll create a post, and then I'll put it onto my fan page, which if you guys don't have a fan page, that would be a really good idea to create one. But what I do is I post it on my Facebook fan page, and I post it on Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn. There's a site called StumbleUpon that I also post in. And then, of course, I send my posts out to my email list so that they're able to see the content. Today, I actually did not create a post today, so you can see, I only have 10 views to my blog today because I did not put out a post. But this gives you guys a good idea of, what is going on with that. And so really, it comes down to consistency. That's really the major part of attraction marketing is, well, first of all, getting it going, creating the actual system of having a blog and, creating videos, things like that, and then being consistent with it, just constantly putting value out there, and come from a position of giving and offering people a solution to their problems. And so when you do that, you're going to attract an audience of people who just are interested in you and they want to be a part of what you're doing. So that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. Hope you gained some value, and I'll be talking to you very, very soon. So back to you, Justin.
Great job, Ken. And that goes hand in hand with what we're talking about here, just more giving things away. We are here to give. So again, reach out to Ken if you have any questions. And it's funny, we covered this today because my wife and I were just talking over the weekend. We had, and you probably remember, Ken, we had a really sweet blog back when it was Leafit, way back in the day, and it's kind of just died out. And so her and I got all excited this weekend talking about it. She's like a WordPress pro, man. When I set that blog up, she went online and watched 20 or 30 hours of videos on how to add SEO to the blog and how to get better website hits and traffic and widgets and all of that sort of stuff. And so we're actually in the process of updating the blog now. So really good stuff. So again, it's fairly easy. You don't have to be a super tech to go out there, go to WordPress.com. It's free. Get yourself a domain. You know, if you already have one, if you want to use this strictly for your iGrow business, you can do that. If you want to brand yourself as some sort of a network marketing pro, you can do that. It really is. Did you give me back? I think you gave me back the screen, right?
Look, change presenter maybe. Hold on. Okay, you should have it now.
Gotcha. Yeah, it really is. It really is pretty simple. But I know Ken or myself would love to help you guys if you want to get that set up. Again, start collecting names and email addresses of everybody that you talk to, and starting to put together a list. Again, if you want some direction on where to go with that list, Ken will help you with that. Get yourself. I'm actually reading right now. Just started it. Simon Sinek. That's the gentleman that broke down the why of Apple. That video is famous. It's a TED video. It went viral pretty quickly. But this is Start with Why by Simon Sinek. How great leaders inspire everyone to take action. It's just a little paperback that I'm reading now. Get yourself some literature and plug in, guys. Great job, Ken. Glad to have you on board. Glad to have you here, part of this team. You bring so much more outside of the box and helping folks grow. And so, with that being said, I don't think we have a lot of questions in here tonight. We covered, I believe, most of them. Actually, it looks like we got a couple of more things here. So let me go back here and let's answer a couple of these. Cynthia says, do you blog about your iGrow business as well? Ken, do you blog about iGrow at all?
You know what? I'd actually like to take the screen back one more time. There is a post that I had put up about 5 hot apps for 2016, and I want to kind of give you guys an example of what I use my blog for to answer that question.
All right, hang on. I'm going to go ahead and give you the screen here. If you want to pull that blog up real quick, I'm going to pull you as the presenter. And
okay.
There you go.
All right, give me a second here. So just to answer your question, I had put out a blog post about 5 hot marketing apps for your smartphone in 2016. So I'm going to take you in here and show you, one way that I use my blog to help build iGrow. So this blog post specifically was about showing people the apps that are hot right now and that are going to be useful for their business, for their marketing business. So the first one in here I put is Notability. It's an app that I use for notes. But if you look right here, oh boy, what is that? That is it, right? So I'm working in iGrow, and people really don't even know it. They just see a really cool app that says "it" on it, and they want to know more about it. And so what I do is I write a little description about what it is. Lawrence Sowell is behind it. The social network is invite only. And what I do is I talk about it, and I say what is useful about this app, and then I tell people that if they want to download the app, then go ahead and use my invite code, and I write my invite code right there. So if people want to go and download it onto their iPhone, they can search Life on It, and then if they want to get it from the Google Play, they can click the link, and they can download and sign up right on the spot. So really, really cool, and that's one of the ways I use blogging to build my business. So.
There you go, man. Great. And again, if it depends on the blog, and so you can keep that screen up, Ken. We'll just stay on you while I run through the rest of these questions.
Okay.
The blog that I'm going to put together, and I'll be able to give you guys a little different flavor. The blog that I'm going to do is going to be more focused on iGrow It, and so I'll have something to share. And there's some folks out there on our team that have some amazing blogs as well. So just reach out and drop a note in Skype and ask who's got a blog, and love to take a look at it. Liz says, where is the best way to go to start to writing a blog? again, Liz, I think you just want to get a site set up first, somewhere to put the content. And so just go to, you can make it as comprehensive or as simple as you want. It could be a 1 or a 2 page. But again, everybody just start on WordPress.com, and it's very self-explanatory. Listen, if you're trying to figure out a feature or you're stuck, just YouTube it. How do I set up a WordPress blog? Literally, you could probably watch a 2 or 3 minute video. That'll take you through the process. And again, Liz, really all blogging is creating articles, it's creating content, putting it out there, and then driving traffic to that content. Like Ken says, he's using the attraction marketing method, which is giving stuff away for free. And so now people are getting value from him, and they keep coming back to him. And people are going to eventually start asking him, well, what do you do? What business are you in, Ken? You've got a lot of great value to offer. Maybe I want to work with you. And that's really the goal, like he said, is to monetize that list at some point. Constance wants to know, Ken, this is a question for you because I don't know what this is. Is Jetpack a good plugin for analytics? You ever heard of Jetpack? I haven't. I don't know, Constance. I would Google that one.
Sorry, I was on mute.
I knew you were. I figured you were. You heard of Jetpack?
Yes, you definitely want Jetpack. Just install the plugin and then activate the different settings on there. So.
Awesome. Roy says, awesome job, Ken. Liz says, excellent value. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you guys coming out. Guys, I'm gonna wrap it up with this. What we have. Listen, if you're not convinced at this point, I believe all of you are. Those of you that stuck around for this training tonight, I believe you are. I believe you get it. Lawrence Sowell and the team he has put together. I had another chance today to talk with Chris. Chris is one of the lead designers over there. I've got another update. The new video capture pages are going to be done real soon. Their lead programmer that's working on those is backlogged on a couple of things with Frenzy Deals. They literally have like 99% of their resources working right now on the UI and Frenzy Deals. And what you have to realize, folks, is the companies that have apps like this have 100 developers. We have a team of 25, and they're not all developers. And so we just, what they're putting together, and so they're going to be done with those video capture pages soon, the social sharing, the user-generated content. I'm telling you right now, for those of you that have stuck around, for those of you that have just gotten started, you are in the right time, at the right place, with the right company, with the right leaders, and you're on the right team. And so just keep sharing, get those frenzy bucks in the hands of people that are going to love to spend them. For the ones that are interested, talk to them a little bit about the membership. Hey, guess what? You get some for yourself and now some to give away to your friends. Just keep plugging away. Shoot for that power badge. Get yourself at a founder spot. Open up that infinity bonus. Get yourself some of these viral installs. And I'm telling you right now, 2016 is going to be an amazing year. We are creating a paradigm shift. We are starting a revolution. Strap in your seatbelts, folks. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. You guys have a great rest of the evening. We'll see you all on tomorrow's Thursday night. Get there in 30. Thanks, Ken, for coming out tonight.
You're welcome.
We'll see you guys soon.